it's shown from those lighting. I want to show you how to do 3D mapping using FastLED software and matrix combined. Without further ado, let me jump into the video. The first step, you do the mapping on the FastLED software, then you import the file to matrix as an MPX file. Let me do the mapping first here. To do the mapping, I click on advanced, and then here you can choose the pixels, the horizontal pixel, the X and Y pixels, or the number of ports, depending on the controller you're using. We don't need to look on this that much. Let's click OK. Then the next step is to do the mapping. Let's say you are having a 3D which is in an XY format, XY setup, which is like horizontal and vertical. That's easy. We can do fast mapping. So with fast mapping, you do left click on the mouse and go on fast mapping, which is an easier way to do the mapping using this software. Then you can choose how many pixel you have, horizontal pixel and the vertical pixel, and the style, if it's going in straight horizontal or it's vertical. Let me go with vertical, from which side, top to left, or you can choose which options. You can see the difference option. Let me go with top left, then OK, and you can see, then you can put the mapping, the position you want. Let me put it here. So this is on the first port, and we have a total of 100 pixels. Then let's go on the second port. Then second port, you click on second port. To do on the second port is quite easier. You click on second port and fast mapping, and you can do OK and put it here as well, like this. You can do it this way, or you can do copy paste. You click control shift, then you copy, then control V, copy, then you go on your port, then you do percent and put your pixel where you want to do control shift. Then make sure you don't control shift like this, and then copy, then you go on the port you want to paste, and here, then you paste like this. Then you click finish if you are done with your mapping. So that's all about mapping using this FastLED software. The next step is to save the file. Save the file, you click on file, then you go on export as MPX file, which can be imported to matrix. Then you choose the folder you want to import it. Let me just write 3D. 3D, yes, or D3. And just write D3 and put on desktop, and OK, save, complete. And then now we go on the matrix software. And open my matrix and see what you got here. It's just loading, need some few minutes to load. Now done on matrix. On matrix, you click on preference and patch editor. On patch editor, now we need to import the file to the matrix. Then to import the file to the matrix, click on open and look for the file, which is an MPX file, which is D3, and we open D3. And now we can see that we have our 5 mapping on 5 ports. And then now let's make it 3D. To make it 3D, first you go on matrix. On matrix, you need to choose the number. On Z size, you choose the number of ports you are using. In this case, I'm using 5 ports, so I need to write here 5. I need to click here 5 and click OK. Then we're done with this first step. And the next step is we need to take all these files and put on the first file. So to do so, you click on you click Control Shift, then you mark everything, then you click on position Z here, Z So you click the number of port which you want to move. So I want to move port 2 to port 1. I want to move mapping of port 1 to map to port 2. Like click here, then click OK. You can see now move here, then you do the next one. Make sure you don't mark anything here. You click to unmark everything, then do the same thing, Control Shift, and we mark what we want, and here we change to 3, then OK, and mark here, then we do the next like this until we done with our mapping. So we're done. So now we're done with our mapping. Then the next thing is we need to click on view here, and we put back, you put out the file, then you put back again to make it 3D. So you just need to follow all the steps which I'm going to do. This is the first file. So if you click on set on layer 1, Z layer 1, it doesn't move because Z layer 1 is the first file which doesn't make any changes. Then you click on Z layer 2. When you click on Z layer 2, you need to Control Shift to mark it and put back on the first pixel on Z layer 1. So you mark like this, and you move, click right click on your control, on your left click on your mouse, and you put it here, then you unmark as well, and you do again on 3, then you again on 3, Control Shift, then you take it and you put it, make sure it align, then it can fit. If you don't align it, it doesn't fit, so make sure it can align so you can fit it. Make sure be patient to finish this. You don't need to leave any option, and we do the last one. Let me put it here. Now that's now done. Then the other thing which is left now is to click on matrix. On matrix, you need to choose this box pixel and this one. Then okay, you're done. Now let me close the file and go and play the effects. You're going to see it's in 3D effect. So now you can see my file is in 3D. Let me choose the effect. So let me go with color scroll. So on color scroll, you can see it's in 3D effect. Let me change here to 3D, and you can see on 3D here. So that's all about doing the 3D mapping on this software.